Hello, my lovely collective. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Yes, I have been wearing my hat a lot lately, but the energies have been intense, and this really does help. I don't know, there's something about having a head covering, and I like this hat, so it's fine. To whoever had a comment about my hat. The Orphan and Thanatos, the Flame and the Prayer, the Ocean and the Gem, the Shapeshifter and the Seed, the Bridge and the Pilgrim. So we have a lot of cards here. I feel like there is just this idea of holding on to an idea of abandonment, and I don't know, I feel immediately uncomfortable. Like, you know, I because I don't feel like anybody wants to talk about it. Like nobody wants to talk about holding on to an idea of abandonment, because how many times have we tried to let this shit go? Right? And I feel like there's just this, in order to reach out for what it is that you really want, you have to let go of this fear. And I feel like, well, because it just feels like reaching out for, like, to touch the flame almost. You know what I mean? and and just like being drawn into something. And I just kind of feel like this idea of like just being drawn into something. But in order to like move forward toward this thing, you have to let go of this fear of abandonment that you hold hands with, so that you can reach for what it is that you're really wanting. And then we have the Ocean and the Gem. And I feel like it's that sense of finding your balance, because I almost feel like whatever it is that you've been holding on to, whatever fear this is for you, however it plays out, it doesn't have to be abandonment, but it is the orphan. So, do with it what you will. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to, as long as you were holding on to this, you couldn't reach for that, right? And I feel like you weren't ready to let go. And maybe you had a reason for not being ready to let go. Like maybe there was a lot more to it than just you, and you weren't holding on for your sake. It's just kind of like, trust me, but I can't let go yet. And like however it plays out for you, there's just been something that you've been holding on to that you were like, I can't let this go until this is okay, which means I have to hold on to this. And that means that I have to experience a lot of death outside of it. But now I can let go. Now I can reach for what it is that I am seeking, right? And I feel like there's a sense of balance that's restored with this transition of energy that exposes your value to you somehow. That I feel like serves as a gateway for like a value exchange. I don't know, because it feels like you're at a market. I just see somebody at a market, like in an alleyway, and they're like, they're exchanging this gem that they have for this seed, but this seed is this like portal to this next journey. It's very sci-fi fantasy. Okay, but it's fun, right? Okay, collective. Let's see what else we can get here. Because it feels like you're going on a journey. it feels like you've experienced a great deal of release that has allowed for you to extend your hand in a direction that I think enables you to upgrade your value. And I know a gem for a seed, but the seed, I think, grows something very cool. I guess I'll say. I don't know. Okay, one card. Where was it? Two of Cups. Well, it's partnership. That's companionship. That's feeling closely aligned. Six of Swords. Six of Pentacles. The Priestess. Nine of Wands. Two of Swords. The Lovers. And the Three of Pentacles. Well, again, with the release, like letting go of what was, letting go of whatever it was that you were connected to, that was holding you back, because as long as you were holding on to whatever that was, you weren't going to be able to go for what was meant for you in that next journey. Whether that's a relationship, and you're like, I am holding on to this person because I am very comfortable with this person. You know what I mean? And that's enough for me to just stick around. And your comfort is the killer of your ambition, and so it's just kind of like you have to release this comfort to reach for this ambition. There's a release, however it plays out for you as an individual, but you're releasing it because I think whatever it is that you're reaching for, you're like, oh my God, I can touch this. Shit, why did I not? Well, timing is everything, right? Trust in the timing of things that happen. Because I feel, I got a sticker the other day that said, trust in the timing of your life. Because I feel like that's just very real. Everything is divinely orchestrated. And if you just trust in the timing of it all, it will play itself out, right? And I just kind of feel like there's a sense of like it's time to let it go. But I feel like when you release it knowing that it's time to let it go. I don't feel like sad about this release. You know what I'm saying though? I feel like, ooh, yes. Didn't even think about it for like an iota of a second. You know what I mean? It's time. I can reach it. I can finally fucking reach it, because I almost feel like this, just like staring at something, like watching it, like, like drip. And you're like, oh my God, is it ever going to happen? And then it does. And I feel like when it does, you separate from whatever it was that you were holding hands with. You cut ties, you cut cords, you cut communication, you cut it, right? You cut it because you're so like, if that can't come, no worries. You know what I mean? So it doesn't go. And then this value that you acquire is exchanged Well, I don't know, because the clock is laying on the gem and the seed. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like you're getting, like, it's like, again, like you're haggling, like you're at a market or something, but you're getting a really good deal. Like what you have is very valuable, but what you're getting, like it's the seed. So it's not as expensive as it'll be when it's grown. You know what I mean? And I almost feel this sense of like the time for like the price range is now. I don't know. Do with that what you will, because that's a very, an alleyway haggle analogy. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I feel like the seed that you're exchanging this gem for is something that I think grows into a beautiful partnership. For a lot of people, yes, I do think it is a relationship. Can it resonate as something else? For sure. Like it could be, somebody who feels like family to you. It could be, I mean, it's definitely going to be like an intimate type of relationship, but it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. But it's, for a lot of people, this feels like a romantic relationship. You know what I'm saying? But it feels like a romantic relationship that happens because of some sort of exchange along the way that created a bridge. Well, because I feel like if you couldn't have gone across the bridge, you wouldn't have exchanged the gem for the seed. But if you can go across the bridge, then you're going to exchange the gem for the seed so that you can go across the bridge. There feels like this very one way only type of thing, but it seems to work in your favor because I feel like that one way is the way that is being offered to you. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's okay. I don't know. Because this is an interesting read for sure. Okay, let's do more clarifiers. Yeah. Okay. This deck is the Hidden Realm. I want to say I've had this deck for like, I don't know, like 20 years, probably. A long time. It was, I think it was the first deck that I ever got. Ouch. The Sun, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Well, I mean, because I just kind of get the feeling that you're tired of feeling like you're missing out. I mean, part of this whole holding hands with something that you really just like need to let go of. And I say that to myself just as much as I say that to all of you, So please do not feel as though I'm passing judgment. But like this thing that needs to be let go of, that you just like, you haven't let go of it. I feel like you're letting go of it and you're moving forward because what it is that you're seeking is right within your reach. Like you can literally touch it. And so it's the direction that you're going, right? I just kind of like, I feel like there's no real hesitation here. Like there's not even like an iota of a second. Like, it's like one and done, right? I don't know. Okay, so let's do more clarifiers. Collective. One card. Seven of Cups. choices that you don't want to make. But I feel like that's what's ending. Because that's what you're holding hands with, right? Or like all the things that you don't really want, but like they're there, comfortable, convenient. See if we can get any more. Three of Swords. Not good, you guys. Not good. I mean, it just feels like none of the decisions that you have to make or have had to make have been decisions that you have wanted to make. I just feel like you're breaking my heart with these choices, you know? And I know we've all felt that way at some point in time, you know, just like why God moments, you know, like you were killing me with this. Like what am I supposed to do with any of this? You know, and I feel like just feeling confused, feeling frustrated, feeling heartbroken, feeling like you're holding on to something that leaves you feeling all types of ways. Until you release it and you let it go and you reach for this thing. But I feel like the only reason you reach for this thing is, I don't know, because I now I think of like a wheel that's spinning, and it's like you see it coming and you know that it's going to come around and you're going to be able to reach it like for that moment in time, right? So like it's like reach for it now or forever hold your peace kind of energy, you know what I mean? But it's like a decision that I feel like you feel very prepared to make, because it's an exchange that feels like it's very quickly made. It's that like back alley energy. I don't know. I'm thinking of the Neil Gaiman book. Oh my God, what was the name of that one? Neverwhere, I think is the name. I don't know. I love it. I've read it a few times, but anyways, they're in like the underworld and the other world or whatever, and they're in an alley. It's literally they're in the like the underbelly of the subway, basically, like in a city beneath the city of London. And so it's just like super sus, you know, and like that's what I'm seeing right now is like this super sus alleyway exchange, but like also it's like in a market of exchange. It's just all super sus, you know what I mean? But I don't know. So, anyways, I feel like this exchange goes down and it goes down quickly because it's like this is just like a sus environment. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like you kind of need to move quick in a sus environment. I don't know what's happening with all of that. I don't know why that is what's coming through, but that is what it is. And it feels like this action that takes place very quickly, and it takes place quickly with a result of a release that I don't think would have otherwise occurred. Because of an opportunity to make an exchange while the exchange is available. The Magician, the High Priestess, the Strength, and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, I love that you have the High Priestess twice. and the Magician. Strength, Lovers. You have a lot of fantastic major energy here. And you know, I feel like the strength is coming through as a sense of patience, because timing is everything. And there's this sense of knowing that the time is now. The time to strike is now. Strike while the iron's hot. I don't know, you guys. I'm just... Okay. I mean, it's definitely an interesting read. It's definitely an interesting read. If you would like to share, please do. Leave a comment below. I would love to know. Okay. The riddle and the vision. I mean, escape room vibes, I guess, is what I would say, of who's going to figure it out first. Like an answer, buzzing in with the right answer. I don't know, we went from fucking alleyway hustling to game shows. But I mean, there's just this sense of uncovering the time. I don't know, because I just feel this sense of like, should have known. It wasn't time yet. Which kind of feels like the riddle was solved for you. You know what I mean? Like, but however that happens, you know, it's one of those things where I feel like there's it like the okay, so you solve the riddle, but then the door starts to close, right? Like that, and then the riddle will be a different riddle, and you know that'll be its own journey, and that's a whole other thing. And I just kind of feel like that's not for you though. You know what I mean? And like, and if you want it to be for you, whatever it is that you're going for, I just kind of feel like this, like now's the time to do it. So do it. Grab the fruit when it's within your reach. Exchange what you need to exchange while you can exchange it before you can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, be smart, I guess, is what I feel like saying to all of us, me included. You know, be smart. But I love it. This has been a very fun read. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and sharing your energy with me. If this read did resonate with you, please do give me a like, share, or subscribe. And also, and yeah, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.